E tikanga maramatanga e tātua mumatu e rā pai mare. Ko George Flavell tēnei. Ko Puki Tapu te maunga. Ko Kaiwhare te taniwha. Ko Ngaati Te Ata Waiohua te iwi. That's who we are. That's who we are. We go back to a rangatira called Huakaiwaka. And from Huakaiwaka came Huatau. And from Huatau came a woman called Te Ata Rehia. It was through Te Ata Rehia who helped her people in the battle at the Aawhitu here to defend the position from an attacking iwi from another place, and her bravery and leadership that we took our iwi eventually took her name as the main iwi name, Ngaati Te Ata, full name Ngaati Te Ata Rehia. Our family used to just come down on the beach in the boat with all our gear and just camp on the beach. Anywhere where there's a good spot, and we just camped there. And then did our fishing and stayed there for the holidays and sort of things like that. We were taught how to row when we were very young, row a boat very young. Actually, we were taught how to fish very young, and collecting Kaumatua, seafood and all that sort of thing. So we were basically brought up on fish, really, fish and seafood. And homemade bread. And I do have memories of this place. I was just fishing on the other side of the Kauri Tūtahi there, when they used to catch a lot of snapper and stuff there. So the Manukau has been the food bowl for the iwi right around the whole of the Manukau Harbour. It was also the main highway that took people from the Waitemata through a portage at Otahuhu, through here to Waiuku, via the Kaiwaka, which was a hauling track, into the Waikato River, and then into the interior of the country.
Ngā tēnā tātou katoa. He mihi atu ki a koutou I tēnei rā, nō reira nau mai haere mai. Ko Selwyn Hiruini tōku ingoa, he uri a hau ngō te iwi nei ngō Ngaati Te Ata Waiohua. Ko Puke Tapu te maunga, ko tahuna kai toto te marae, ngā rohe ngā wāhi tapu e karapoti ana I a tātou katoa. Nō reira kia koutou tēnā tātou katoa. Selwyn Hiruini is my name. Just acknowledging the area we're standing in today and the surrounding sites and cultural features that surround us here at the Aawhitu Peninsula and Manuka and the harbour that is behind us. So today we're standing on the lookout here at the Aawhitu Regional Park, and this area here we refer to as Kaitara. And Kaitara is the highest feature on the park. The park sort of spans an area of about 2.5 k's long to about 1 kilometre deep back from the edge of the Manuka or the Manukau Harbour. And in out the front of the park is an island called Kauri Tūtahi Island. Kauri Tūtahi Island stands alone today, but it's the remainder of what was once a peninsula. And erosion and the currents that are very heavy through the Manukau Harbour, because the channel is just on the other side of Kauri Tūtahi Island. The currents that have come down over time have swept that peninsula away to leave the island on its own. When it comes to our tupuna who lived in this area, there's lots of sign that's been found, in particular Kaitara, to show that this was a populated area during times gone by. Some of those signs are ara, trails, other earthworks where they've created levelled areas or tuapapa, terraces. And one of the big finds around this area is the midden, the shell midden. So the shell midden is signs of kaimoana and those shells being crushed and either hardened into the earth or put into areas where those were dumped or disposed of. Down in the lower grounds we have our repo, our wetlands, and often these papakainga or pā were sited near those areas for their kai. either tuna in the waters or our manu in the trees, and those wetlands extended up through the valleys further up into areas. So abundant in kai was often an area where they'd site their pā. Main mode of transport would have been waka out on the water, and for hiika fishing. So the beaches that are flat and easy to access with the good tides are perfect places to be landing.
It was just up the end there around the corner, and we were just walking past and we heard the strange sound, and I'd recognise it as a matata, as a male, and he was calling, and immediately after his call the female would reply as quickly as anything, and he would call and she would reply. It was in like a viney sort of shrubby area, and we're standing here, couldn't even see it, but we could hear the both of them, but we couldn't see them at all. The matata is a very special bird, especially in this area here. Although it's widespread now, I was John and Willie Apiata and myself.
Yeah, George came out and he drew the bird on the stone and said, "This is what I want gone and this is what I got." And then Willie got into it, and all you could see was Willie's boots under a big cloud of dust as he was carving away. But then I did sort of the forming, and then George came out and did the supreme artwork on it to finish it and put the eye into it. Yeah. I think Willie did all this big heavy carving through, and then I'd come in and did a bit of shaping and the stick and the legs, and you came through and you carved all the grills and you did the tail.
Yeah. And when we got these rocks, I thought I was going to have to take them home to do them at home. And John said, "Bring the rocks out here and carve them here." It was a lot easier carving them here.
Yeah, many cups of tea.
Yeah, many cups of tea and a lot of good yarns in it. Yeah, thank you, John, for that.
That's good, mate. Good times.